Yeah, I love pineapples. I love pineapples so much that I have all over the house. And I had to contain myself because it started taking over. But I want to tell you my pineapple story. It all started about 10 years ago when I did a trip, girls trip with my mom to Hawaii. And we went to Dole Plantation, and pineapples were everywhere. That was the plantation they grow pineapples on. And they taught us how to, you could take the top of it, of a pineapple, and you can start another pineapple plant. So I did that for many years. So remember, this is a 10-year span. So I started many pineapples, giving them away, but it took 3 years to get to this point. And what we did was, in Mississippi, first of all, pineapples growing in Mississippi is just mind-boggling to me. It is possible, but it is something that you have to be intentional about and patient. So what we did was we took the top of a pineapple, I put it in some water, and it sprouted. And when it sprouted or got roots on it, I put it in some dirt, like this one here. This one is on its 2nd year, and I'm praying that it will sprout out for us next year. And we put it in some dirt, and it started to bloom and grow. Not grow, just grow, not bloom yet, grow. This particular one, because I have learned a lot over the 10 years of trying, what you call trial and errors, I put a fish, a dead fish at the bottom of it, and I put a lot of fertilizer. And I'll show you the fertilizer we use. It is a special type of exotic fruit fertilizer. And I kept feeding it compost and coffee grinds and some fertilizer. And so far, this is where it is so pretty. So I'm hoping that this one will give me a sprout. So these right here were on their way to the garbage can, because they have been taking up space in my garage, and they said if it's not producing any fruit, you need to get rid of it. So I was in the process of getting rid of it from the winter, and it had been under grow lights. I didn't water it. It was just all winter long out in the garage under grow lights 12 hours. And so I went out there, and there was a sprout, and I'll show you a picture of it. Here's a picture of it. And then we took it and put it out in the sun. Here we are. And you can see, and it is growing, growing, growing. And so when it turns yellowish, it'll be ready to eat. But what is so unique about it is that when you take the tops off of it, it takes 2 to 3 years to grow. But you can do it quicker if you get suckers off of it. So this particular plant has 2 suckers, which is blowing my mind. So I have a sucker here. I don't know if you can see that right here. And then there's a little one coming in on the side over here. Right in here. And when they get a little bit bigger, I'm going to pop them off and start them over. And it should take about a year, especially when you're fertilizing them and you're giving them a lot of sun. So, my love for pineapples will go from Hawaii to my garden, to my table, to my belly. So, and pineapples are so good for you, and every part of it is usable. Okay guys, we're going to get the tops of the pineapple prepared to get some roots on it so we can put it in the ground and start another one. So as you can see, I'm just cutting the top of the pineapple off. And then I'm going to pull those leaves back and expose. There's some little roots on the very tip of that piece of the head of the pineapple. And that's the part we want to get exposed to some water so it can start sprouting again. So you see I cleaning it and just pulling all those leaves off, those dead leaves off, so it will get good exposure. And I don't know if you can see the very tips have those little brown, those are roots, those little brown spots, those are roots. Pineapple is an amazing thing. It already starts preparing for the next year with this year.
So as you see, I'm cleaning it up, getting it good exposed so it can just touch the water so it can start rooting in. Some people dry it. I don't. I just take it fresh just like that and I put it in some water. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, just enough to sit it in a mason jar and with some water, just so that the roots can touch the water so it can start sprouting out. And then we're going to take it and put it in a sunny spot. And then I'll show you the one I have. It's a month old. It's been in the window for about a month. We're going to add to it. This is my windowsill garden. And this is the one that's been in the water. Look at the roots on that. It's ready to go in the dirt. So it can start a next pineapple.
So I just want you to know, yes, you can grow pineapples. Yes, you can. What you need to do is be patient. Don't give up if you fail. Continue to start and try different things. So this is my pineapple story, and I hope this encourages you to try something different today. And you take care of the garden will take care of you.